I've been using Epidemic Sounds for about 3 years now, and honestly, I really like it. And I'm going to give you the pros and cons about why I like it and dislike it. But first off, to actually get to it, you need to go to the Epidemic Sound website. And once you're on the website, you can actually see we can log in or try this for free. It's a 2-week free trial, I believe, or it might be 30 days. But basically, you can log in or create an account using your Google or email. And once you're logged in, your account should look something like this. And you can easily hook up, connect any of these channels. If you have a YouTube channel, it'll show you this right here. If we click on it, it'll actually bring it, showing you that you are actually licensed to use Epidemic Sounds music, so they don't give you any copyright errors, and you can use it while making complete cash while using the subscription. As you can see though, on the home feed right here, it'll actually give you recommendations based off my YouTube channel, which is the account that I'm actually using Epidemic Sound for, and it'll give me just songs that are similar to ones that I have saved, used, downloaded in the past. And as you can see, we can scroll down and it'll show you more recommendations of ones we like right here, as well as a few playlists of new trending tracks, and just depending on what's actually happening on Epidemic. This isn't exactly custom for you, these playlists down here, but it can be fun to actually discover new music options. Now, how this thing is actually broken down though, is there is actually 2 tabs called the Music and Sound Effects tab up here. And basically what it does is on each tab, you can only search for music on the music tab. You cannot search for any sound effects. They won't show up, only songs. And again, vice versa, sound effects will only show up if you type in sound effects on sound effects. So how you search for music is, let's just say we want to find a song that we're looking for. As you can see, if I really like this song right here, how you can do this is you can simply click on this arrow right here, which will save the song to your computer. But if you actually want to find a similar section, let's just say I really like 15 to 30 seconds right here, you can click on the Find Similar option, and you can basically narrow this duration of the section that you really like, and it'll actually show you songs that have similar sections. When you click on play, it will play from here to there, depending on the sections of the song that you really like. So I think this is like honestly one of my favorite features. A lot of other music applications have this, but this is just like one of those things that you use every day from my personal experience. But I recommend giving that a shot if you do end up using the free trial or just trying this in general. And they also have this feature called Search for a Video. If you do want to use a video, you can actually use any of these videos depending on the vibe you're going for, or drop in any video from your computer right here just into Epidemic, and it will actually find a song that fits your video, or just find a song in a video right there. And when it comes to sound effects, you can actually search for anything, and you can even filter just like the songs. They also have this filter option, but you can filter it by duration. If you want it to be 14 to, let's just say, 54 seconds, you can see all of these sound effects are in the range, and you can even filter this by shortest length, longest length, newest popular, etc. I always filter it by popular just because those tend to be the best depending on what I'm looking for, what I really search for. And you can actually see there's an arrow right here, meaning I've already saved this sound effect at some point. And let's just say I really like this sound effect right here. You can click on it and it'll show you a bunch of similar tracks to it. This does the same for songs if you click on it, and you can actually listen to all of them and again save it right here. Or if you do want to buy just an individual sound effect, you can actually just click on the buy option once you click on the sound effect. And you can see it will cost you this much and will not copyright you, and you will own it for the rest of the eternity of time. But this is basically how you get it without getting the standard license that you're paying for a year. And we've also got the save songs over here. These are songs like my playlist that I go to very frequently, and we can actually search for any of these playlists depending on what you want to search for, or click on downloads over here, and you can actually see all of the songs that I have saved and been using for the last month. I often go back to this page right here because I often use the same sound effects and same music just to create a similar feel for my videos. But you can basically see what you've actually saved and your playlist in the save section, which I think is pretty handy, but not anything pioneering or new. Another cool thing about this is we've actually got apps up here in the top right. You can actually add this extension for Premiere, After Effects Edition, or any of these editing softwares or iOS apps, mobile apps right here. And you can basically search for songs within these applications if you do get the extension for one of these applications. Like so, you just click on it and you can simply add it. It will give you the steps to actually add it. Now, when it comes to pricing, you can see if we go to our account, 3 dots right here, you can actually see I'm paying about $120 a year, but I do get access, and it will actually show you your personal plan, and it'll actually tell you what's included in your plan. I can monetize one channel without getting copyrighted, and I get unlimited downloads, which I think is a pretty good deal. Depending on your needs, I would change or go for the subscription that you are actually going for. But all you do to get this is, but that's all you have to really do to actually use Epidemic Sounds. It does cost about $20 a month. I think it's pretty worth it. I recommend using the free trial. I wouldn't be saying this if I wasn't paying for this for over 3 years at this point. You can see right here, I'm not lying. But overall, I would say sound effects are like top of the line. I really like their options on this app, but depending on the type of music you're going for, if you're going for more of cinematic, Epidemic Sound might not be the play. I recommend like Music Bed or Audio Library, just checking out other applications, or maybe using the free trial, and actually depending on if you think that you like the songs here or not, just keep going or not. But I honestly really like it. I've gotten really accustomed to using it. There's been a lot of new sound effects and new music recently, and they're continuously adding more, which is a really good thing. They're really chasing, and it's never ending. So yeah, I really like Epidemic Sounds. I like the music and sound effects options that I have found, but it really does depend on the vibe you're going for. A few more bonus features that I definitely think are worth noting. As I've speaked on briefly earlier, you can actually see we can find similar songs based off one, but something even cooler than that is if we go to like our saved, you can see our playlist right here, or our like tracks. You can see if we click on any of these playlists or like tracks, you can actually see at the very bottom of them, it will suggest a lot of tracks that are very similar to it. So it's not just a feature that you can use to find similar tracks to one singular song or section in a song, but it will find tracks that are very similar. So like I can simply click on add option here, and they will be added to the playlist. And you can also continue to do this. You can add and make as many playlists as you want, depending on moods and genres. So all of these suggested tracks will be accustomed to whatever. But that's just another cool feature, and you can even leave a note or comment on a certain song, which is pretty funny actually. I haven't really used this feature, but it's just a good thing to do if you're noting if you want to use a song for a certain moment in a video, like a timestamp. And we've also got the new create versions feature, which is basically scissors, which if you click on, you can actually basically go more in depth to these similar song features. As you can see, we can select a section. This is basically more of an advanced feature to this trim and customizable length version. And as you can see, we can choose the length of the song that we want it to be similar to, or you can even do custom length, and it'll actually give a limited amount of options. And you can even turn on loop. Now you cannot do beats per minute, which can be slightly annoying, but you can see it is a little bit more advanced than when you actually just click on a song and then go to the trim, find similar option of certain songs like so. And yeah, that's just another cool feature. Let me know in the comments if you used Epidemic Sound. I'm an avid user and probably won't stop anytime soon, but yeah, those are just a few thoughts of my overall experience using Epidemic Sound. Now, if you do want 50% off, I've actually left a link in the top link of the description as well as the pinned comment that you can actually click on and get 50% off on your first month of Epidemic Sound, because it can be a little bit pricey, so it's just a nice thing to have a discount at the very start to see if you really like this thing or not.